Yo, welcome back to Herbistry 420. I'm your host, 40. So today we are going to smoke out of the Chill Still Bong, and I'm going to update you, yo. I've been in LA for like 8-9 days, and you're probably wondering, like, where's the videos? I had a computer problem I just barely got it fixed last night, so I should be able to edit videos. And I've been spending time with my niece and nephew, going swimming, doing art projects, just having fun with my sister, my parents, meeting a couple friends. It has been fantastic, actually. Anyways, I have the cotton candy glitter bong right here from Chill Still Bongs. I really love the way this thing looks. And one of the best things is, because this is steel, it's like indestructible. You put it in your suitcase, you bring it over, you don't have to worry about someone banging it around. The only thing I had to protect was the bowl, right? And the bowl's glass. Now, mind you, I made sure this thing was thoroughly clean before I traveled with it. If you want to travel with some pipe or water accessory or whatever, make sure it is spotless so you don't have any trouble in the airport, right? I mean, this thing was spotless. We do have the Invincible down stem right here, which, number one, is indestructible, but also it's going to go ahead and stop some of the particulate matter when we pull through, right? So that's pretty cool. Plus, I have an awesome strain right here, right? This is Sluggers, the brand, and it's watermelon Skittles. I think it's 28% THC and roughly 30% total cannabinoids. This is not the strongest strain. I have a 30% THC upstairs, but I thought let's use this because this is such a nice strain, huh? If you come across it, go ahead and give it a try. I'm a big fan, huh? We're going to take one of these out, we're going to go ahead and hit it, and then we're going to talk about some of the things that have happened over the course of the last week here in Los Angeles, and traveling too. Just some fun stories, and some are not that fun, but anyways, let's load this puppy up. You can hear that I have a bunch of ice in here. It is ready to go. Now, mind you, I haven't been hitting this. I have been hitting my Dynavap Hyperdyne while I'm here. I did bring the wand, so I haven't had a lighter with me. I'm just using the wand and the Hyperdyne when I'm out. Plus, I have a disposable diamond vape with me that I got from Delta Munchies. Sorry, my brain, huh? I'm not even stoned. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit this. Well, maybe we'll fix my memory issues with a little puff pass, yo. I'm not passing to nobody. We have a cool interview coming up next week with an awesome new pipe that's out and available. Anyways, I don't want to ruin that, but let's go ahead and hit this. Ooh-wee. Tastes nice, huh? We got one more head in here, huh? We didn't pull it through. We were amateur sauce, yo. I haven't been hitting a bong in a while, so I mean, this is my excuse, right? Man, I have to say, look how beautiful this bong is. It's no joke, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna put this off to the side. By the way, if you want to pick up a Chill Still bong, you can save. I have a discount code. I'll leave it in the description. And yeah, let's take a sip of the water and tell you about some stories, yo. I get on the plane, right? I fly level. When I fly level, the reality is, level is a budget airline. I forget how much I paid round trip, 800 something bucks for the round trip ticket. I get on the plane. There's a guy. He's a half the size of me. He's sitting next to me. And I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. There's only two of us. I'm sitting in a window seat. I'd rather sit aisle because I feel like you have a little bit more leg room in the aisle, but whatever. The guy doesn't want to switch with me. Okay, fine. The flight is packed. I'm sitting there like this, and I'm very aware of my surroundings, and I don't try, just because I'm a big dude, I don't go like this because I'm considerate, right? So I'm sitting here like with my elbow like on the edge of the armrest, and this dude is like pushing his elbows out. He's half the size of me. The thing is, I took 75 milligrams of gummies like an hour before this starts happening, and I'm so stoned that I feel it's only going to go one of two ways. Either I'm just going to say something where it's very aggressive, sounds like I want to beat the guy up, or just don't say anything because I'm too stoned to even argue, right? I go with the second route because I'm like, this is the start of my trip, my vacation. Let me not start it with just angry and aggressive, whatever. This guy just starts kicking my chair like repeatedly. I'm thinking it's a child, right? I don't even look back. I'm like, woosah, I'm just trying to chill, right? I'm so high and I can't go to sleep because we have Army McGee and then we have like the Karate Kid behind me. After a while, I've had enough, right? I turn around to see who it is. It's a huge dude. I said, yo, stop kicking my chair. He's like, now this is what I heard, right? He says, I'm sexting. It turns out I was just too stoned. He said I'm 6'2". I realized that, first of all, I was like, who cares what you're doing? Stop kicking my chair, bro. I'll jump over it, right? But anyways, I guess he said he was 6'2", and that was his excuse. But I heard sexting, and I thought, what a fucking dumb excuse, right? Then we have a baby, and the baby is not even screaming. But the baby's older brother is having a tantrum. I'm sitting there, I'm so stoned. My eyes are like wanting to shut, and it's like perfect. I could sleep. But I can't, right? Plus, the seats are small, unlevel. The food that they bring, oh my God, I don't even know I ate it. I know I ate it. You know I ate it. I ate it because I was high as shit. But the food is horrible, right? So anyways, I go in and out of sleep for the next few hours. And it's a 12-and-a-half-hour direct flight, right? It's miserable. This guy is doing like origami with his body in the seat next to, oh, I want to kill him. I mean, he's a nice enough guy, but at the same time, not considerate at all. I finally arrive in LA. I'm super excited. When I get to the immigration or whatever, mind you, I haven't been back in 10 years, right? My passport doesn't even have a stamp because I renewed it while I was in Europe, right? So anyways, he looks at the passport for a second. He does this on the computer, and then he's like, wait a second. Now I have to give you a backstory, right? Back after 9/11, I was randomly selected, always cavity search, prostate check, whatever, all the time because of my last name. So therefore, I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. What is the problem, right? And then he's like, oh, computer's running slow. I'm like, yo, don't do that shit, right? Making me nervous. And he doesn't even look for the stamp. He's like, do you have anything to declare? I said, no. He said, all right, go ahead. They don't look at your bags, nothing. It was a very strange procedure. I go get in the car, my sister picks me up, my niece and nephew are there with a sign. Anyways, I'll post the picture. The sign says, Bebe Grande. I guess I'm the big baby. But they pick me up, big hugs, it's super exciting. We drive to In-N-Out because I'm hungry, right? 12 and a half hours of the flight, all I ate was whatever garbage pasta that they gave. Oh, it's horrible. So we go to In-N-Out. In my memory, I love In-N-Out, right? If you're from the West Coast in the States, I would say the majority of people love In-N-Out, right? Now, In-N-Out is just a really good, clean, fresh burger. It's no frills, right? It's just fresh lettuce, tomato, never any wilted garbage. Nothing ever gets frozen. It's just a nice, fresh tasting burger, right? So I go there excited. I get a soda. I don't drink soda usually in Spain, right? Typically, I drink just water at the house, room temperature, no ice. It's just the way things are done over there, right? And I realize this strain is fantastic, huh? And I love this Bong with anyway. So, where were we? We're at In-N-Out. I order a cheeseburger with French fries. I don't even get a double-double. And I don't get it animal style because I kind of want the fresh onions to wake me up, whatever. And I order extra onions. They don't put that. I get the burger, I take a bite, and now this is pretty long-winded. You're like, hey, shut up, high ass, tell me the story. All right, I'm back. So I take a bite of this burger and I realize, holy cannoli, right? I think I even said that. It was so salty, like ridiculous. to the point I'm like, oh, I don't even really like this. I did finish it. I was hungry, huh? And I ate the fries, which were not impressive or the way I remember them. And I left feeling disappointed because one of the things I've always thought for the last 10 years is, oh, when I go back to the States, I'm definitely going to In-N-Out. Now, mind you, In-N-Out has since redeemed itself. I've been back 2 more times, and if you ask for very little salt on the patty of the burger, it tastes like I remember it. It is fantastic. The only issue was just their normal way of making it is too salty, because I'm sure my taste buds have changed over time living in Europe, right? Oh, man, I'm serious. This strain, I love this strain. So, where were we? What else to share? Number one, I noticed that wherever I go, and maybe it's where I'm at, right? I'm in the north part of LA. Although I've driven around just a little bit so far, my sister lives in like more middle LA. My parents live on the border of the north, right? So I've been around, whatever, and we went to this Danish village. It's called Solvang. If you ever come to California and you've never been to Southern California, it's like 35, 45 minutes away from Santa Barbara. First of all, Santa Barbara is amazing. Go check that out. But go to Solvang. Number one, go to Paula's Pancake House. I'm going to show you a picture. I don't know if it does it justice, right? It's the same way I remember. I don't think I've been there for like 15 years. It's amazing. The pancakes are a cross between like a pancake and a crepe, somewhere in the middle. They had sex. They put some fruit, little bit of whipped cream. You're like, what? And especially if you blaze. Plus, get a Danish sausage. That shit, amazing. I'm going to put a picture or whatever. So I went there with my mom, and then afterwards, she's like, yo, let's go to the casino. There's an Indian casino near there called Chumash, right? Chumash hasn't changed much since I last had been there, although these guys have continuing to expand. They're for sure making crazy money there, right? Anyways, we go. My mom likes to play slots, and everybody in there looks like they've given up on life. They look unhappy. They're all sitting there like staring at the screen, pushing the button. I don't think anyone's high. I understand if you're high that that's something that you could do, right? A repetitive task when you're stoned is not that bad. When you're sober, repetitive task, you're like, fuck, I can't do this. Anyway, so I'm looking around. Everyone looks miserable, but my mom's in a good mood because I'm there, and I'm in a good mood because she's there, and we're having a good time. I just start yelling and dancing and just being a fool because I'm trying to give her like good juju, like good witch doctor medicine to get her to win, right? This seems to be irritating all the unhappy people around us, which only encourages both my mom and I to be like weirder or crazier or whatever. Oh my God, what a day, fantastic. Plus, I want $100, which doesn't pay for much. Jesus Christ, everywhere you go, right? Transitioning into the next, oh damn. Everywhere you go, everything is expensive as shit. Like, I remember when I was here before, some things. Okay, we go to this restaurant called Sharky's. It's like a kind of a Mexican fast food chain. It's not fast food like McDonald's level. It's a step above that, but it's still not fine dining, right? Anyways, we go there. I'm looking at the menu. The guy, he looks Hispanic. I speak Spanish to him, and he looks at me like, yo, white man, what are you doing? He doesn't respond to me in Spanish. So, okay, we switch to English. I look at the menu, and the menu says like steak taco $6.50, fish $7.50, shrimp $8, whatever. And so I tell him, I'm like, how many does it include? 2, 3, what? I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna get, right? This fool's like, that's per taco. I don't know about you guys. I could easily eat 3, 4, 5 tacos, no problem. These fools, $8 a taco? Fuck. So I said, let me get a burrito. He's like, that's $20. It doesn't come with a massage. You don't get your fortune read. You don't get a back rub, nothing. It's just the burrito. You want chips? Well, okay, chips were free, but whatever. Clearly you're paying for it, right? Another thing that's interesting is, of course, every glass in all of these restaurants, whatever the small size is, a small in the US is like a fucking extra large in Spain. It is crazy, right? There's glasses that are like this. Like you have to use 2 hands to pick that shit up and drink it. Amazing, right? What else? Okay. Day number 2, I think. My dad blazes too, right? My mom does not, my dad does. My dad says, yo, let me take you to my weed spot. You're not gonna believe this shit, right? And I'm like, let's go. So we go to his spot, and as soon as we get there, it reminds me kind of how the old dispensaries were when I was here. It was all medical, right? There's usually like a little entrance area where you sign in. You can't see the product. It's almost like, what's behind door number 1? Well, happiness. Well, anyway, so I go to this place, there's a cop, I don't know, security, whatever. He's got a gat, right, on his hip, but he is not paying attention to shit. This place could easily be robbed. I'm not suggesting, I'm just saying, what's the point of this guy? He's off looking at the ceiling. It's like he's really stoned. Why he has a gun, I don't even think is a good idea. But anyway, so there's a sign-in area. These guys know my dad. They're like, yo, what's up, fool? And so I have to sign in to give up my passport because I don't have a driver's license at the moment. Anyway, and we go into the back. As soon as we walk in, it's like, if I imagine if you die, if there's heaven or something like that, and you walk in, it's like, oh, and there's those sounds, doves are coming out and shit. There are displays with everything. 200 strains of flour. They got hash, they got wax, they got crumble, they got rosin, they got resin. Every flavor, every size, every color. What? Disposables made from everything, right? Rosin carts, resin carts, diamond carts. What? You can make a song out of this shit. There's merchandising from all the different brands. And one of the things I'll notice is like, when I get ganja over in Europe, right, it's not snazzy. Who cares, right? Like, am I saving this and keeping a collection of these bottles or glasses on my wall? No, it looks cool. There's some holographic shit or changing colors. Usually got some cool graphics, but do you need it? I don't think so. But you do, right? Because all the other brands have this. So you got hash holes, you got jelly holes. This video has gone all over the place. We're getting raw, right? My sister's house, right? My sister has two beautiful kids, my niece and nephew. They're super awesome, right? And we played a game of Marco Polo, and they obliterated me. First of all, I don't have energy. These fools are like, they're super young. They're like 10 and 12. I might be getting this wrong. What a great uncle, right? But they're about that. These fools, Energizer Bunny. It's like lithium-ion battery that never dies. We could be in the pool for 4 hours. I'm throwing them. They're jumping off my body, this and that. We did painting exercises for 2 hours. In this moment, I just went and hit the Dynavac because I needed a moment, right? And I'm sitting there like, yo, let's go do this. I'm like, no. Are you guys trying to kill me? Anyway, so I stay at my sister's house, right? And in my sister's house, when you go to sleep there, you go to sleep as a human being. You go as yourself. When you wake up, if you wake up, right? Because it's cryogenically frozen in there. I'm telling you, if there was snot, I didn't have snot, but I'm assuming if there was in here, it would be like icicles, right? It was so... I woke up, I was like shaking. I think I lost a tooth because I was... Anyways, it was crazy. I'm not dramatic. I might be. We got a burrito. I'm going to post this. My sister says, you want a burrito? I was like, yeah, of course. When do I not? There's two foods that I missed so much because in Southern California, they make amazing Mexican food and they make amazing Iranian food. These two foods, they don't have amazing in Barcelona. Huh? So anyway, my sister orders a burrito. I paused, right? I was like, and we found our place. Anyway, my sister ordered a burrito, and this fucking burrito came. I'm gonna put a picture. I put my hand next just for reference. I couldn't even eat 40% of this thing. It was ridiculous, right? I mean, it kind of seemed like it was worth $20 though, because it was massive, like a small baby. I thought I could have burped it anyway. So we have more stuff coming, guys. I'm going to do an interview with one of these guys who have this really cool new pipe. I don't want to ruin it. I'm super excited to try it. He's bringing it with him. He'll be here on Wednesday. I don't know if the video will go up Wednesday or Thursday, whatever, right? We also are going to do a review for the Hyperdyne. And I think I'm going to do a couple more strain reviews, just the stuff I'm trying, because when I'm over there, I'm not trying name brand stuff, right? I have a few friends who grow that are amazing growers and they hook it up, right? In fact, it's become so easy. That's why I stopped growing, because I was like, I don't have to worry about the nightmare. Anyway, so I like this strain. If you guys check it out. Anyway, so guys, gals, everybody, if you guys want to see anything happen over the course while I'm here, let me know, right? One of the challenges I'm thinking is I'm not always in a scenario, right? I've been with my sister's kids for many days, and I can't make a video where I get super high and then be around the kids. So that's prevented some stuff. But anyways, if you guys want to see anything, leave it down in the comments. I hope you all are having a good week. If you like this video, what have I did? Yeah, let's take a sip of water. I need it. This is a hybrid, by the way, this week. Guys, gals, everybody, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. You know the deal, baby. Till next time, I'm out.